Alright. Hello, world, and welcome back. Today I am talking about Patreon number 9. These are the steps that I took in order to open my business and the steps that I've taken in order to continue growing my business. Now, everyone is a little bit different in the way that they want to operate their business. I opted to go for the way that allows me to reinvest in my business so that way I can invest in others. So, last time we spoke about the savings account that I chose. Now, my personal savings account is with Wells Fargo, and once I started this journey, I started to expand my cognitive capacity to learn about new things and expand my knowledge base. And so I came across this website. The link is in the description for last week's video. And this personal account will give you, as of this recording, 4.2%. So let's say you have $1,000 in there and you don't take it out. At the end of the year, you're going to have an additional $42. Now, Wells Fargo, I've been with them for years and they haven't paid me or given me anything additional ever. So to be able to see this on the personal side, that's already a positive. But this was about the business aspect, and they also have a business proposition which is at a different rate, and you're able to sign up under that rate, follow the criterias in place in order to receive the fund, and be able to operate your business with a second income, essentially. Because if you were to take a loan from them and your loan is at an interest rate, they would make money on the back end of the loan interest rate. And so they're able to offer these as a way to welcome new customers in, so that way you can utilize all their services. Well, I'm not a spokesperson for them, so I'm just assuming that's the motto that they're using, because that's the motto that most people are using now. But that brings us into today's that brings us into today's the main topic of today, and that is, after you've started making money in your business or not, at the beginning of each year, it is very important in my state that I file an annual report. So the reason I say that an annual report needs to be filed is because pretty soon we're going to be talking about taxes. But taxes on what? Some business don't have any customers for the first year, and so what would you be paying taxes on? Well, you'd be paying taxes on all income, and this would technically be an income. You could essentially start a business and start a savings account. The money that you put into the business starts to grow at the savings rate until your business takes off. And so this would be an expense where you have money coming in, but money also definitively have to go out because your annual report has to be filed. So the way to do that is I go to sunbiz.org, and there is a file an annual report page. But the easiest way to find that is to go to manage and changes existing business, and the first line item at the time of me taking the snapshot said file annual report, and that should take you to this page. And each business is different, but I'm required to file my C Corp because of the way that my business is structured. And this will have a cost associated with it. The receipt can be saved, and the reason why you want to save the receipt is because now you have an expense. So even though you have an income from the even though you have no customers yet and you've already started to generate income, you will now have an expense. And this is a fee which changes or could change. And once that's paid, you're good to go with the state. And all you have to do is file your other tax, which is the tax with the IRS for your EIN number, because they were the one who issued it. And so on the EIN form, it will display all tax obligations not in correlation with the tax requirements for your state. So, depending upon the business activity type, that would dictate any other further additional taxes which would need to be collected by the state. But I am trying to keep my videos super short, and as always, there's a lot of technique that goes into making these videos. I don't want anyone to try and go embark on this journey and hurt themselves, because a lot of business close down within their first year because you just come across something and you don't understand how to proceed, or maybe you made a choice in the past and it's prohibiting your ability to grow without you being conscious of it. And so I would like to offer my assistance. There will be links in the description below of how we can meet up and talk, and so that we can ensure your continuous growth. But thank you all for watching. Thank you all for joining. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and drop a like on the video. It really means the world to me when everyone participates and shows their support for me sharing without Redact the way that I have chosen to operate my business. I have nothing to hide, and so I don't mind sharing, because me making these videos for free, showing what I did, could help someone be more successful in business. And so just the continuous support from liking and subscribing and sharing the video would mean all the world to me. And if my assistance are no further needed, because I did such a great job explaining and showing, then that's one more happy person in the world. And we could all use more happy people. But until we meet again, remember to go outside, touch the ground, look at the sky, and stay hydrated. Thank you all for coming in. See you soon.